nasa loob? Kailan positive yung nasa loob? Gawin mo na na tatlong parts yan. Na magsisimula ka from the leftmost, tapos hanggang, so wag mong pagsamahin yung magkaibang intervals. Like ito, kailan zero yung function? So gawa ka ng number line. So yung function sa loob, zero yan kapag one lang. Okay, and then sa mga intervals yan, for x less than -1, positive or negative? Okay, and then between -1 and 1, so negative. So ngayon, gawin mo piecewise na from infinity to -1 or x less than -1. So f of x is equal to, so gawin mo siyang three cases. For x less than -1 muna. So since positive, x squared minus 1. So x less than or equal to -1. Tapos yung -1 to 1. Okay. And then so x between and then for x greater than 1. Ayan. Mas ano yan eh. I think mas readable yan na from if you're going down, ang yung definition sa may encounter mo sa left, going to the right naman. Okay, ngayon, ano yung graph? So sketch the graph of the function defined in part A. So critical points are -1 and 1. Wait. Wait. Yung sinabi lang, so sa part B, we're still sketching absolute value of x squared minus 1. So, yung below 0, gawin mo na dotted line. Kasi, ang ginagraph natin ay absolute value of x squared minus 1.
Below zero ba? Ah, pwede mo po yung dati pag ano, pag naka-flow.
Oh, dotted or dashed.
Ah, dito ba? Point na lang.
Okay, and then okay. So, yung solid line yan, yung function na absolute value of x squared minus 1. Yung part C, yan yung above at saka yung dotted lines. Yeah. So, yung ano, for the part na nag-negative yung x squared minus 1, kita nga na deflected. Tingin ko ano yung problem nito sa tingin ano yun eh. I think consider difficult to for Lighthold's students eh. Kaya lang kasi na-meet na sa AdMath yan eh. Di ba? So, tingnan mo yung yung number 57.
Ito po na sa college. Sa Singapore, ano po, high school.
Oo. Now, actually yung bang advanced, yung may ibang gumagamit ng Lighthold dati for advanced placement. So, that's senior high school. So, it's technically, yung Lighthold should be senior high school. Pero kasi, sa US, mababa yung math standards na eh. So, nagiging pang-university to eh. And, as a former US colony, ginagaya natin yung standards nila. Yeah. Tapos yung graph ng x square minus 1. Yun yung sa part C. Di ba? So, tapos yung absolute value of x. Yun. So, reflected kapag nag-below zero. Pag nag-below zero. So, yeah, it's really AdMath. Di ba? Additional math. Which, grade 9, so grade 9 math yan eh. For Singapore. Okay, yung number 57. Okay, tapos yung properties ng ganito, yung properties ng tawag dito, yung properties sa absolute value, di ba? Yung nasa loob, pwede mong palitan ng negative.
Ah.
So negative x squared plus 5x, which is equal to absolute value of x squared minus 5x. Yeah. Okay, ngayon, paano ginagraph yan? Yung walang absolute value?
Minus 5. Transportation.
Hindi, ganito. Anong shape ng graph?
Parabola,
Parabola, opening,
open upward.
upward. Pagka walang absolute value. Pag may absolute value, okay, so yun. Pakigraph, yung piecewise definition muna. Hindi pa na nagawa. So may tatlong regions tayo.
So, 5, 0.
Two. Okay. Tapos, yung may interval. Okay. Ngayon, anong maximum nung 5x minus x squared? How do you get that without doing the first derivative test?
Yung ano na po, maximum?
Hmm.
Yung ano po, yung nalabas sa table of size ko ba ito, magdadagdag.
Hindi, yun nga. Kailan yung maximum ng 5x minus x squared? Or ano yung value ng maximum?
Value ng maximum. 5 chance dito. Okay, so, di ba po minimum to? Opening upwards eh.
Hindi, yung maximum. Yung 5x minus x squared.
5x minus x squared. Oh, okay. So, negative 1 saka 5. So, over 2. 5 halves? 5 halves po yung
So, it happens that x equals 5 halves or 2.5. Tapos ano yung value ng y?
That's what 25 over 4 po.
Okay. So, or, kasi kailangan for scaling, in decimal form.
6.15.
Okay. So, pakigraph na. So, pakita mo yung 2.5 at saka 5 sa x.
So, mm,
Alam mo, okay lang mag-graph ng mas malaki. Wala ka namang paper na sinasayang dito eh.
okay.
Tapos gamitin mo yung scale. May dotted scale naman tayo, di ba?
Five apps. 2.5. So, 2.5.
Teka, ano yung isang division mo sa ano? Diyan sa X?
Try 1 lang po. Since na SP naman, try 1 lang.
So, paki-label lang yung 5 at saka yung 0. One, two, three. When X is negative 3, ano yung value? Kasi negative 3 at saka negative 8, di ba?
Negative 3. Dito. What? Very, ano na po, low. So, mga siguro.
4. Five minus 3 is 2. So 6. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Two times 7, 14. Pag 1, 2 times 6. I think ang mapaplot mo lang dyan hanggang 6. Hanggang 1 at saka 6. Tignan mo yung ano, pag negative 2, ano yung values? May table function ka, di ba?
Yes.
So, gamit ka ng table function sa Calcu para makita mo lang yung values. Teka, huwag mo nang i-extend. Hanggang, makikita lang natin hanggang negative 1. I think. And we should get 6.
Ay.
Yeah. Ngayon, that's the graph of 5x minus x squared. Yung pinapag-graph sa atin ay absolute value of x times absolute value of 5 minus x. Okay. So, kita naman, no? Deflected kapag naging negative. So, 57. So, we're done with 57. Yung 59. Yung x minus floor of x.
Oh no, floor function. Oh wait. In the exercise 9-60, test the graph of the function and determine the determinant. And determine the domain of the main and the range.
Yeah. So, sketch the graph of the function and determine its domain and range. And then support your answer by plotting the graph of the function.
Okay, so yung ano po yung parang Apoyos' request of the support to answer. May graphing na function. Natutunan po ako ng study. Get the graph.
By plotting the graph of the function. Okay. So 59 lang. So 8x minus to, no? Is it minus or multiply? No. Gulo naman ng minus.
Dito po sa ano ko sa ditong copy minus.
So use that. So x minus floor of x. Meron bang floor? Teka, may floor function ba yung Desmos?
Yes. Sabihin niyo lang po is floor.
Y equals floor of x. Oh, meron.
Sabihin na lang po sa kanya, floor talaga. Oh, okay. So parang yung magkakaganto ganito ka. Tapos pagka absolute value.
Hindi, pero dito, di ba, floor of x lang. So x minus floor of x. Ano yung graph niyan?
No, x minus 4 of x ba?
Ganito, ano yung largest value at ano yung smallest value? Consider mo muna yung 0 to 1. And then 1 to 2.
So parang magkaka-pattern ko na po.
Tingnan mo kung ano yung lalabas.
Okay. So,
Kasi, di ba, largest integer less than or equal to x. So yung 0 to 1, 1 to 2, just to see what happens.
0 to 1. Okay. So pagka 0, 0 minus 0. Okay, 0.
Tapos,
Number is
1.
negative.
Mm-hmm.
0 pa rin. Minus. So something greater than 0 minus 0. Greater than 0.
Hindi, ganito. Expand mo, 0 to 1. Tapos, divide mo yung 1 into 4 pieces. So, 0, 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, and then 1. Para makita mo lang yung pattern. Hindi, yung x yung i-divide mo into lakihan mo yung spacing sa x. So, 1 division is 0.25 sa x. Kasi hindi pa natin alam yung magiging value ng y di ba? So, huwag mo munang kunan ng gawa ng scale yung y. So, yung sa x, yung 1 division is 0.20 2 divisions is 0.25. So, okay na yan. 0.25. Hindi. Okay na yan. 0 to 1 lang yan. Huwag mo nang gawin yung subdivisions pa. So, kasi yung major divisions natin lang yung nakamark. So, every 0.25, i-mark mo.
5, 5, 1.
So, 2 divisions, masyadong maliit yung scale. Pero sige, yung sa Y, huwag mo muna gawin gawa kang table. Yun yung point. Don't graph without some idea of what the numbers will look like. So, huwag mo muna gawin yung scale. So, when X is 0, ano yung makukuha mo? When X is 1, is 0.25, ano yung makukuha mong value? Hanggang umabot ka sa 1.
0, 0 minus 0. Something bigger than 0 minus 0. Still 0. Still 0. 1.
Okay, ngayon yung 1 to 2 naman. Tingnan mo. So 1.25, 1.70. So 1, and then 2. Okay. So, may nakikita ka na bang pattern?
Repeat. 0 to 5. Then 0 to almost 1. And then it just goes back to 0. Almost 1 and then 0. So it's like,
Tapos, tingnan mo yung shape niya, linear, di ba? Okay. Tapos, okay, so paki-graph ngayon from 0 to 1, 1 to 2. Okay. So, kahit sa mo yung negative 1.
oh, here.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So, domain is all wheels. Range is between 0 and 1. Okay, para ngayon, hindi ko na pagawa in detail yung number 60. Pero, gawin mo na sa Desmos para makita mo lang yung shape niyan. Yung X plus floor X.
That's correct.
So, kapag plus,
Oo.
Okay. Kung x times floor x,
Like a parabola, but it got something that stuff.
yeah, medyo, ano, yun lang.
Like a parabola po na sira po siya.
Yung x over floor x, just for ano, para lang makita natin yung itsura. So x divided by floor x.
Oh, it looks like yung ganun po, na spiral. Na curve.
Ano yun eh, as x approaches infinity, mukhang nagiging yung graph mukhang approaching 1, di ba?
Go po. Parang there's like a two asymptotes po, parang purple.
Mhm. Okay. So, punta tayo sa next, 61. Sabi dito, one of the functions ano nangyari?
Please hold.
Mas kailangan mo yung words dito eh.
Oh no! I have to learn Spanish. Okay.
Di ba may printed copy ka naman ng TC7?
Here in the most in the section using the symbol here. This is once concerning particular function. I don't know. Explain the significance of the function. Oh,
Teka, 61. 61. Nasa 62
the graph of the function in the exercises 51 and 52 are they look like I don't know, basta they look like the letters of the alphabet. Para lang approximate naman ba. Define the functions. Something the let
whose graphs resemble two different letters of the alphabet.
define
Okay. So yung graph mo should look like a letter of the alphabet and it should be a function. May mga letters ba na hindi pwedeng i-define as a function?
teka lang. Lagay ko lang po lahat ng letters.
Capital letters. Doon ko mag-focus.
I think
Type mo na lang.
teka mo.
O sige. Or kahit na isulat mo. No. Doesn't matter. Sige. So sa mga letters, alin yung hindi pwedeng i-define as a function?
Okay, so ito, clearly not.
Pwede pa i-highlight yung mga letters na sige. Okay, hindi, okay lang. Yung highlight yung letters na pwedeng i-define as a function. Tanggalin mo lang yung mga serif. Okay.
Actually, no serif. Okay, siguro.
So,
Possible.
hindi pwede. Kasi Hindi, tingnan mo, yung horizontal bar may problema. Kasi hindi yan function.
Oh.
Dahil for each x, you have many y's.
So, for me, wala pong service. J, no.
Okay. Yung ano dito, hindi kailangan perfect na ganyan ha. Alam mo yung quality na pag tingnan mo yung sa exercise 51, 52. Yung
Wait.
exercise 51, 52 na graphs, tingnan mo.
Pwede po
W
siyang
at saka M, diba? So hindi kailangan na perfect na match dun sa ano. So something that looks like. So yung A hindi pwede.
hindi rin.
Yung B ganun din.
C, no. D, E, F, again, similar po. G, H, I, okay, pwede yung I, J, no. Ano ba? No.
Hindi, tanggalin mo yung serif. Alam mo yung bar dun sa taas ng J? Tapos i-widen mo lang. So parang portion of parabola siya, di ba?
Oh.
Yung I hindi pwede kasi vertical bar yun eh. So at x equals 0, you have many values of y for one value of x. So okay, hindi pwede dahil sa vertical bar.
Okay, so basta may vertical bar po, cancel.
Automatic na cancel siya.
Okay.
Yung M, magagawa ng paraan. Kasi, di ba?
Pero nobody writes K like this. Okay.
Eh, kung isuot mo yung K na, for example, ang problema, for example, i-bend mo na ganyan. Ang magiging problema mo, yung may points na for one x, you have two values of y.
Ito po clear.
So, hindi siya function.
Maybe, kung ganito po siya, maybe, pero horizontal line.
Okay, so pwedeng L, mukhang pwede, di ba? Kung pipilitin mo na ganun.
Sort of. L, sabi.
Yung
And,
N?
yes. Kasi, gano'n naman po sila kaparang ganito. No, because no rin. Only. Q, why would I block Q? R, no. No. And E. Okay, double value. Horizontal and vertical. U. B, yes.
Parabola.
Okay.
Pwede.
G. X, I don't think so. Y. I don't know. And, what else? And B. I don't know. Mga talaga pwede po siyang pilitin, pero really doesn't fit.
Okay, so JLMN, no? At saka UV. W. Okay, so since nagamit niyo yung M at saka W, pili ka ng ano, pili ka ng functions, two functions two functions, one for each letter.
Since U is kind of cheating.
Choose two letters and then define them as functions.
Use cheating. I don't use cheating. L and B and hindi mag L looks harder than B. Like there are three functions, so one lang.
So, piecewise na three regions yung N.
Saka yung ito mong U naman is one region only where yung G kailangan may different.
Oo. So, pwede yung sa J, no? For pili ka ng parabola. Portion of a parabola yung J, at yung U.
So, okay, here. One, two, three, four. Huh? Fits. Okay. So, here, or 4x plus
4 minus 1, okay, 3. So, pwede, no?
yung U, syempre boy, parang ganun din. Pero I'll say, extend ko po siyang ganun dito. Pwede ko nga, lagyan natin. Like, word 2. And then,
So, yan naman yung sa U.
something. Ito ba?
Yung N.
And, okay. And, what?
So, pili ka ng tatlong points. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Kasi piecewise lines yun, di ba?
I think, gawin ko muna yung B, tapos gagawin yung N. Ano gagawin yung N? Oh, what's happening? Something to okay, so, okay. E, N. Okay. So let me do this. Oh no! What's happening? What happened? Oh, okay. Cool. It's a target for it. Like, like, easy. Like, the, that's all I need. Ito lang. This is,
Lagyan mo lang na V is equal to, tapos yung piecewise definition, N is equal to, and then yung piecewise definition. Rewrite. Hindi maayos yung pagkakasulat mo ng piecewise form. Tapos yung U, Okay.
Is oh, I think I messed up the answer here. Okay, find it back again. So slope is 3. Uh-huh. Well, 3. This was not 3. Negative 3. Sit. Okay. And then this is 3 for what? For negative 1, 1. Uh, and then for negative 1. Then and copy this.
Uh, yung V of X ilipat mo dun sa side para may space.
So, go to the select button.
Side and up. Tapos yung N sa ilalim para mas maraming spaces. So, teka. Okay. Ngayon yung before that,
AX, okay, okay. Ito will intercept. It will intercept in X. Or negative 2, X, negative 1.
check lang natin. So, negative 1 times negative 3, that's going to be 3. Negative 3 plus 6, that's going to be 3. Magana siya dyan. And then, pag negative 2, okay. Ayos na.
Yung ano pala po, yung L is kind of subjective. Actually, all of them are subjective kasi tutusin mo kung nasa yung L, kahit na ganito yung ano lang, kasi pinipot po natin na ganito lang, konti-konti lang yung algorithm mo.
Oh, pwede. So, pwede yung L, di ba? Ang mahirap lang talaga yung mga nagkakaroon ka ng double values or multiple values for a given X.
Opo.
Teka, marunong ko ba mag-cursive or hindi?
Pretender lang. Ito po, di ko talaga po alam. Hindi ko po alam talaga.
Kasi di ba, yung mga letter forms doon, okay, yung 63, so tingnan natin yung 63.
Name, what?
Okay, so explain why the definition of the graph of a function is consistent with the definition of a function as a set of ordered pairs. In your explanation, use a specific example. So, graph of a function and set of ordered pairs. Yeah, check na natin yung ano, yung wording niya for paano niya define yung graph of a function. So, yung definition ni Lighthold nasa page 6. The graph of a function. So, if f is a function, then the graph of f is the set of all points x, y in the plane R square for which x, y is an ordered pair in f.
Obviously, pwede ba? If the function is literally it consists of an infinite number of ordered pairs.
Okay, may alam ka bang function na hindi mo siya masusulat na ano? Ay, sige, huwag na muna. Sige, okay na muna yun. Hindi. Iwan ko ba?
Function hindi nasusulat?
Actually, hindi ko alam kung ano gusto niya, hindi ko naiintindihan kung ano gusto niya ipakita eh. Kasi yung definition ng function, di ba? Is, paano ba niya define? As a set of ordered pairs such that for every x, there is a unique y. Tingnan mo yung definition ng ano. Wala, yung print copy mo, kasi words yung definition yan eh. So, kunin mo muna. Okay, so go to page 3 para sa definition of a function. No two distinct ordered pairs have the same first number. Yun yung so set of ordered pairs. Tapos, tingnan mo yung sa yung sa graph. The set of all points. So iba yung wording niya. Points versus ordered pairs.
Points are inherently ordered pairs.
So every ordered pair can be represented by a pair by a point on R square. Diba? May correspondence eh.
That's why
so yun lang, no?
The point can be represented.
Yeah, a set of all points na the graph. So the definition of a graph is a set of ordered pairs. Pagka graph of a function, it's a set of ordered pairs that satisfy the additional condition na for each value of x, there is only one value of y. So, for example, ang x squared plus y squared equals 5. May graph yun, di ba? But is it a function? So, pag, di ba, x squared plus y squared equals 25. That's a circle. It has a graph, but it's not a function.
Function. Oh, just a course matrix.
So, kailangan yung condition talaga na a set of ordered pairs where for for each value of x, there is a unique value of y. Anyway, sige. I think ito, okay na siguro yun. So, punta tayo sa, sa section 1.2. So, define lang dito yung function at yung mga operations on functions. So, dapat review tong part na to eh. Except for siguro, yung kailangan lang yung function composition. Yung main na difficulty dito, yung function composition kasi, yung pagsunod sa domains. Or yung paghanap ng ano yung domain nung composite function. Kasi pwedeng smaller yung domain eh. For example, yung function na x, f of x is equal to x. At yung function na yung function 1 over now ano y equals ito. Pakita ko sa yung dalawang functions. So, share ko yung Desmos. So, tingnan natin yung ano. Let's say meron tayong dalawang functions. So, the first function is y equals x plus 1 over x plus 1. Yung second function ay y equals x squared. Ngayon, using those two functions, ano yung so let's call this function f, and then let's call this function g. Okay. Nasulat mo na? So, ano yung sum, difference? So, f plus g, f minus g, f times g, f over g, at saka yung composition, f circle g, at g circle f. So, yun yung main operations eh. Sum, difference, product, quotient, and yung composition, f circle g. Okay. Nakopya mo na? F is 1 over x plus 1, g is x squared. Okay, so stop sharing na muna ako. So ano yung sum, difference, product, quotient, at saka f circle g? Yung f circle g, tingnan mo yung baba ka lang sa page para makita mo yung definition. So move down the page kasi on the same page, yung definition of a composite function. Yan. F circle g. Means yung g of x, i-substitute mo sa loob ng f. So sequence evaluate g at x, and then kung yung resulting value, i-plug in mo sa f to get. Tingnan mo yung diagram. Yung f circle g. Yung f circle g is a function that goes directly from x to the range of f of g of x. So tingnan mo yung isang curve lang na yan na diretso. Yung tapos it can be thought of as two functions in sequence. First, g maps x into the domain into the range of g, and then f maps the result from g from the domain from the range of g to the range of f. Okay. Tingnan mo yung sa ano. So just to see, okay. So let's look at the examples. Yung example 2, baba ka lang. Para makita mo how it works out in action. Yan. So ang f circle g is, ano ba yung g of x? That's 2x minus 3. So ang f of g of x is square root of 2x minus 3. Okay. Ngayon, ano yung g circle f?
So G circle F is like G of F.
So, yung f circle g is f of g of x. Yung g circle f, that's g of f of x. So for the example here, what's g circle f? Write down an expression for that. So copy the example and then lagay mo yung g circle f. Square root of x and 2x minus 3. Okay, so f circle g is square root of 2x minus 3. So ano naman yung g circle f? Lagyan mo ng parenthesis yung g circle f of x. So that's equal to okay. Ngayon, yung f plus g, ano naman? So f plus g, so the function, the sum of the functions, so f plus g is
There's the sum of the function.
okay. Yung f minus g, okay. Tapos f yung product, so f times fg, and yung quotient, f over g.
Wait. ano pala yung ano dito? Yung tamang
So,
gagamitin.
so kapag product, yung dot lang. Walang yellow circle. Walang okay. So the product is okay. And then the quotient. So F over G.
Division sign mo po.
Yung yung bar na sign. Kaya ano ginagamit na symbol ni Lightwood? F bar yung bar lang instead of division yung bar sign lang. Yung slash. F slash G. So that's okay. Ngayon, pag-usapan lang natin yung domains, no? So you can't so dito wait, bakit 2x minus sineparate mo na. Okay. So let's look at a simple example. Let f of x be equal to x minus 1. Let g of x be equal to x minus 1.
So, fx equals 1 over...
So x minus 1 and g of x is equal to x, the same function. So x minus 1. Ano yung domains ng functions na yan at ano yung range? So the domain of y equals f minus 1, x minus 1 is all real. And then yung range.
Talaga ako from the...
Okay, so all real. So pareho sa domain at range. Ngayon, consider the function f over g. So f slash g of x. Okay. So ano ibig sabihin yan? Okay, so what's the function f over g? It's not 1. Kasi ang definition niyan ay evaluate the function f divided by evaluate the function at g. So, ano domain nung f over g?
Oh! Everything except 1.
Tapos, ano yung range? Mm, di ba, ano yung definition ng range? The range is the set of all possible values of the function. So it's just gamitin mo yung curly bracket notation to denote the set containing 1. So R minus 1, di ba, for the domain. So R, remove the set containing 1. Dito, yung range, the only possible value is just 1. So it's just going to be the set containing 1 or yung open curly bracket, 1 close curly bracket. So yun yung range. It's just a single number. So lagyan mo ng set ng bracket symbols to denote it's a set containing the number 1. Ayan. So ito yung pinaka-extreme na example nung kailangan ka mag-ingat sa paghanap ng domain at range kapag kumuha ka ng sum, difference, product, and quotient. At yung composition. Kasi yung composition, ganun din eh. Kailangan mong i-track. Define ba to kapag sinubstitute ko and then we move forward with ano yan, F circle G, di ba? Kina-calculate mo muna using G and then check. Yung result ba ng G nasa domain ng F? Okay. Isa pa example, f of x is equal to 1 over x plus 1. Tapos, yung g of x is x squared. Okay, so for each function, ano domain, ano yung range? Mm-hmm. Pwede pa i-graph ng 1. Ano ba yung graph ng 1 over x plus 1? Okay. So, ano yung kasama sa domain? Ano yung kasama sa range? So, all reals except 0. Okay. Yung domain ng G, ano naman? Yung range ng G? So, 0 to positive infinity. Okay. Ano yung domain? So, let's look at F circle G. Okay. So, ano yung magiging domain at range niyan? So, tingnan natin yung ano, no? So, kapag magsisimula tayo sa yung domain ng G is R. Yung R, dadalhin tayo, the function will bring us from R to something na 0 to infinity, including 0. Ngayon, yung 0 to infinity, kung ano man yung values yan, ililipat yan sa domain ng F. Pasok naman, lahat yan nasa loob ng domain ng F. So, yung values na makukuha natin will be mapped to some subset or the whole set of the range of F, which you have to determine. So ngayon, since allowed lahat ng values sa domain, kasi yung range, di ba? Lahat ng value ng range ng G nasa loob ng domain ng F. So yung composite function is defined for the whole domain of G. So in that case, pwede mo nang gawin na that's equal to 1 over x squared plus 1. Okay, ngayon, ano domain and range ngayon ng composite function na yan? Teka, domain ng F circle G. So all R. Wait. Hindi ka sa tingnan mo 'yung ano. Tingnan mo yung lahat ng yung range ng G is from 0 to infinity. Ang mangyayari kasi yung value ng G ipapasok natin sa F. So dito, all possible values of G will be in the domain of F. Kaya ang mangyayari, yung domain, all values of X are allowed here. Kaya yung domain ng F circle G is R. Kasi ang kailangan mong gawin ay you start with something in the domain of G, take it to the range of R, to the range of G, and then put it into the domain of F kung allowed. And then tingnan mo saan ka dadalhin saan ka dadalhin sa ng F. So if we look at this one, yung domain is all reals kasi any number in all the reals will be mapped by the function by G into something positive or zero. Something positive or zero is allowed for everything in F. Kasi wala tayong yung G, walang -1 na result. So whatever I start with sa G will carry me all the way to F circle of G. Kaya yung domain, all R. Ang magbabago dyan, yung range. Yung range ng F circle G, if you look at the expression, ano yung mga allowed values ng range? So ano yung range ng F circle G? So all R is allowed. Teka, graph mo nga yung F circle G. Ano yung itsura ng graph? Kasi di ba, the range is the set of all possible values. So ano yung range ngayon? Okay. So 0 is not included, 1 is included. Ayan. So yung mga problems dito sa section na to are examining, starting from the domains of F and G, ano yung result, yung domains ng F circle, ng sum, difference, product, quotient, at saka yung composite. So F circle G. Okay. Now let's look at G circle F. So F circle G yan. Yung G circle F naman, ano domain, ano yung range? Ano yung domain ng G circle F? So, -1, no? Ngayon, check natin, no? Wait, kailangan natin i-check kung if we start, if are there points in in this domain na hindi i-map. So, pag, okay, pwede kasi lahat ng yung range ng F nasa loob ng domain ng G. So, kung ano man yung result ng f of x, pag ipapasok natin sa function g, will give us another value. Okay, so the domain is going to be okay, so f of x is 1 over x plus 1. So our reals except -1. Okay, anong range? So ano lahat ng possible values ng G circle F? Paki-graph nga yung 1 over x plus 1 quantity square. Or 1 over x plus 1 square. So, ano range? Pwedeng pa share ng notepad mo ulit. So if you look at the graph, ano yung range? So 0 to infinity. So ano yun eh, kaya kailangan maingat ka sa pag tinatrack mo yung function composition. Yung kailangan mong gawin dyan ay tingnan mo sa domain ng, for example, sa F circle of G, ang titingnan natin, yung X, saan dadalhin ng G, and then yung resulting value, saan dadalhin ng F. So, kaya, share ko yung gawa ko ng, gawin natin isang example. Kasi, ang problema, kapag nakasulat na, hindi na, mahirap na makita yung sequence of reasoning eh. So, let me share my screen. So, let's look at one example ulit. So, let's look at the function. Teka, share ko yung screen ko. Okay, so let's look at the function f of x is equal to f circle g. Sige. Tignan natin ang square root. Tapos g of x is equal to x square minus x minus x plus, yeah, okay, x minus 7. So something relatively simple. So ano domain? So tingnan natin. Ano domain? So domain ng f, range of f, domain of g, range of g. So yung square root of x, yung domain niyan, all positive numbers. Positive and 0. Yung range, ganun din. Square root gives us either 0 to positive infinity. Ngayon, yung domain ng G is all real. Yung range ng G, that's going to be all real. So, tingnan natin yung function composition, f circle G of x. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to start at a point. So, titingnan natin yung so, ito, yung domain ng G is all real, di ba? Domain ng G is all real. Tapos, yung range ng G is also all real. Tapos, from there, dadalhin tayo sa yung range ng F circle G. So let's see what happens. So let's say we start with x greater, so ito, partition natin yung domain of G into x greater than or equal to 7. So if x is greater than or equal to 7, so ito, yung domain of G can be cut up into two pieces. X greater than or equal to 7 x less than 7. So, if x is greater than or equal to 7, yung range nito is going to be positive. So, greater than, so ito, g of x is greater than or equal to 0. Ito, g of x is less than 0. So if I'm starting here from x greater than or equal to 7, it carries me over to a value na greater than or equal to 0. And then since it's greater than or equal to 0, tatanggapin siya ng square root to give me a value na nasa range ng f circle of g. So ito, so yung first step dito ay g. And then once I have a result, I use the function f to carry me over to the range of f circle of g. Ngayon, what if x is less than 7? Tingnan natin. When x is less than 7, yung value niyan, dadalhin tayo dito sa part ng range ng g na negative yung values. Kaya lang, if we're here, this is, so ito, pero dito, teka, okay, pero only the yellow part. So itong yellow, yan yung domain. So this part is the domain of so itong yellow is actually the okay. Yeah, note ko lang. Okay, so this part is the domain of f. So only a part of the domain of g can be carried over by f circle of g into the range. If g is less than 0, indeed we can't cross over from here to there. Not allowed. So that means from the original domain of g, yung domain ng f circle of g has to be only here, yung highlighted. Kaya ito. Hindi pwedeng masama yung x is less than 7. So, pag tiningnan natin yung kaya clear ba yung yung explanation na ginagawa ko? So, ang f circle of g, so if we now look at the composite function f circle of g of x, the domain of f circle of g is now just greater than or equal to 7 to infinity. Yung range ng f circle of g is going to be yung ngayon ito, this everything in g of x is greater than or equal to 0 will be mapped into everything here. So we know that as long as g is positive, yung g can take on all possible values dito eh. Kasi x is greater than 7. So ang f circle of g, that's just going to be everything here. So ang range ng f circle of g is going to be still 0 to infinity. Okay na? Okay, so next na ano? Next na So next example. So modify natin to ng konti. Tapos gawin nating x squared minus 7 to. So ito, so lahat ng everything below, kailangan natin gawin yung i-reanalyze ulit. So x squared minus 7 is now going to be, the domain is still all R. Kaya lang yung range, it's now going to be between so lowest value is -7 all the way to plus infinity. So, ang tanong ngayon, ano ang domain at range ng F circle of G? So, let's see how this can be worked out. So, let's start with G. So, tingnan natin yung domain ng G. Teka, nakamute ka ba?
Pagka marami po nakasabay-sabay na mga composition, kailangan po maglagay ng parentheses.
Ano yun?
Yung para marami
Actually,
F-compose,
it turns
G-compose.
out na you just read it from right to left. So F circle G circle H.
Tama.
Ibig sabihin, F circle G circle H.
Okay. Sige po.
Pero ano yun eh, yung isang property kasi ng composition, it's also going to be associative. If I remember right. Pero okay, ano eh, yan yung naalala kong property na associative din siya. Kaya ang nangyayari, people just write down F circle G circle H.
It makes sense din po kung associative siya.
Okay, so let's look at yung composition ng F circle G dito. Ngayon, yung tingnan natin, so ang mangyayari, tingnan natin yung range ng G. So ito yung range ng G. X less than, ano yun? So G is less than 0, greater than or equal to -7, and then G greater than or equal to 0. So this thing is the range of G. Tapos, ito ngayon yung range of F circle of G. Range of F muna, tingnan natin. Tapos, tingnan natin kung saan minamap. So, let's say we're starting at G. So, x squared minus 7, para maging negative yan, we know na x is between square root of 7, negative square root of 7, tapos x greater than or equal to square root of 7, union x less than or equal to square root of 7. So ito, pinartition na natin yung domain into two parts. So, yung yung negative 7, so x between square root of negative 7 and square root of 7, minamap yan dito sa negative g. I think, kaya ang pangit ng, sorry, dito ko i-map. So starting from here, so I'm going to use red. So this gets mapped to negative values of g. So this is the function g, diba? So all values of x in this range get mapped to negative g, to negative values of g. Sorry. Mali. Sorry. Dapat so g is between, g is positive to eh. Sorry, tama yun. Dito tayo magsimula. So this gets mapped here. Ngayon, tingnan natin yung g to f. Square root of x. This cannot be mapped by f to the range kasi hindi kasama sa domain. Ang domain ng f is positive and 0 only. Ngayon, tingnan natin yung itong nandito naman sa interval na x greater than or equal to square root of 7, x less than or equal to square root of 7. So ito, okay lang. Imamap ito. Let's use a different color. So gagamitin ko green. Nadidistinguish mo ba yung colors na to?
Opo.
Okay. Kasi iniisip, kaya ako ginagamit yung red and green kasi the green symbolizes yung go. Yung red, di ba, stop and go, yung stop and go symbol. Ngayon, yung x square, yung square root of, so ito, so here, positive values of g na, and then it's going to be mapped by square root of 7, by square root of x into the range. So ito, this is the map g. This is the map f. And the whole thing, yung one big jump to the same point is f circle g. Ayan. So, yung range, kung ano man yung range ng x. So, if we do the calculation, x squared minus 7 is going to be, will produce a range na between, so ito, so makikita natin dito na yung range of g, that's negative 7 to 0, union 0 to infinity. Tapos, itong part ng range ng g, ito, hindi siya tatanggapin ng f. Kaya may iwan lang ito. And na, yung 0 to infinity, that's the domain of f of x. And it carries us to 0 to infinity. So itong range of f is also going to be the range of f circle of g. Sorry, dapat ito. F circle of g is going to be the same as the range of f. For this case, equal yung dalawang ranges. Range of f circle g is the same as the range of f. Kaya kailangan mong pag-ingatan kasi may mga cases na hindi nag-i-equal yung mga domains at ranges eh. Okay?
Opo.
So, basahin mo yung magiging ano mo ngayon, yung exercise kasi medyo subtle yung domain range tracking eh. So, you need practice on that. So, yung basahin mo dito, basahin mo yung examples, make sure na cover the solutions and then compare your work. So yung buong section 1.2, madaming, I think, ilang examples yan. Illustrations and examples para makita mo yung variety na pwedeng mangyari. And then yung math part, so ito, we'll do yung exercises here on Thursday. So this coming Sunday, we'll do physics.
Opo.
Okay,
Medyo,
so we'll stop here.
medyo na pa pala yung mga domain and range ko na. Medyo hindi sila as elementary as yung what other people think.
Oo. Ano yan eh. Yung, tapos pag, tricky siya eh. Tapos pag, when you're dealing with more abstract math, kailangan mag-ingat talaga sa mga domain and ranges eh. Maraming ano na, hindi mo kailangan pag-ingatan masyado. Kasi, yung simple applications usually, hindi, yung ano, for example, yung x minus 1 over x minus 1, diba, nagiging 1. So, kasi pag ginlaugh natin yun, diba, may butas. Pero in most applications, yung butas na yun, we can fill it up so that the whole function is effectively just 1. So may physics explanations for, in some cases, kaya nating i-disregard yung fact na hindi kasama sa domain. We just fill up the domain. Kasi, and we assume continuity. Yeah, we'll talk about that pag ano. Pero I think this one is worth practicing on. So read the section carefully. Work through the exercise, the odd exercises. May answers naman yung likod eh. Tapos ano, yung ganito, yung diagram, yung Venn diagram, ginamit ko Venn diagram method para mas matrack ko eh. Okay? So, we'll stop here. I'll see you again on Sunday. Bye-bye.
Sige po. Bye-bye po.